Hello everybody and welcome back to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers. It's Tuesday night, and so we're doing Tammy's 2 for Tuesday. And so we're just going to jump right in, and then after that we won't be back on the channel till hopefully Thursday night. Just don't know how the end of the week's going to turn out, but we'll hopefully get back to normal here as soon as we can. But anyway, the second song we're going to do, once I tell you who it is, you're going to know what the twofer is. But there's also kind of a twofer and a twofer with it. But the second song we're going to play is another ELO tune. And we're going to play the 1977 Sweet Talkin' Woman. So the other twofer in it is that both songs from the same band have the word woman in them. So anyway, there's a twofer and a twofer there. Or whatever you want to call it. But we're just going to get straight to the song. And I often wondered if this wasn't the same woman he's talking about. You know, this was 2 years later, 1977. 1975 he came out with Evil Woman, and then 1977, well, 1975 was Evil Woman, then 1977 was Sweet Talkin' Woman. So that's the song we're going to play, and we're just going to get right to it.
Searching on a one-way street. I was hoping for a chance to meet. I was waiting for the operator on the line. He's gone so long. What can I do? What could she be? No, don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't get back to you.
I'm going to stop this song for just a minute. It's not as long as the first one was, so we had to stop it a little shorter of that. This song came off of their Out of the Blue album. So the Evil Woman came off of Face the Music album. So they're off two different albums, 2 years apart. And we're playing the 1977 Sweet Talkin' Woman by ELO. And if you didn't get the twofer a while ago, or didn't hear it for some reason, we were playing 2 ELO tunes, plus there's Woman in 2 of the titles of ELO's songs. So we're just going to get right back to it. 1977 Sweet Talkin' Woman by ELO.
I've been living
this song, I can remember when it first came out, I thought it said Sweet Talkin' Lola. But then I realized the title and what it was saying. But yeah, it kind of sounds like that in some parts of it. Loved it, loved it, loved it though. And the lyrics on this one's about a man trying to find a woman he previously met. The song's lyrics come with a sense of desperation and worry that he might not find her again. So that's what the lyrics are about. And this song, it says, during the 1970s and the 1980s, ELO released a string of top 10 albums and singles, including the band's most commercially successful album, the Double Album, Out of the Blue, 1977. 2 ELO albums reached the top of the British charts. The disco-inspired Discovery 1979 album and the science fiction-themed concept album Time in 1981. And then it says in 1986, Lynn lost interest in the band and disbanded the group. Bevan responded by forming his own band. He was the drummer, I believe, which was called ELO Part 2, which later became the Orchestra. Following a brief reunion from 2000 to 2001, ELO once again went inactive in 2014 when Lynn reformed the band with Richard Tandy as Jeff Lynne's ELO. Tandy died in May of 2024, leaving Lynn as the sole living member. And then in 2024, ELO embarked on the final tour, which had been announced 4 years prior to Tandy's death, but was delayed by the COVID-19 pandemic. And then during ELO's original 13-year period of active recording and touring, they sold over 50 million records worldwide. Wow. Yeah, I was always a group that I loved, and for a while they played them around here. I liked their late 70s music a little better than the 80s, but I'm that way with a lot of bands. I think music was changing, and so were the bands themselves. You know, they were getting older too and playing a little bit of a different kind of music than they did in the 70s, I thought, or they tried to keep up with something different in the 80s. It wasn't that I didn't like the 80s, but for like every decade, I'd kind of get lost a little bit at first. So I'm still stuck back there in those 60s and 70s. I just feel that's my safe zone, so that's where I like to be. That's where I know most of my music. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one as well. But anyway, we're going to go for the night, guys. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks to everybody who has. Everybody's been great for, standing there being patient with me, because I'm like the type of person that, yes, I can run a tight ship. I'm consistent with things, but I'm the biggest procrastinator alive. And so it takes me everything just to get something done. And because I've just got so much to do. So I just feel like I'm standing in a circle just looking around at everything. So that's why I get a little backed up sometimes with the channel. So I apologize for that. But anyway, we're going to go for the night, guys. Be sure to tell those people that you love them each and every day. We'll see you back here hopefully Thursday night. And peace out.